Welcome back to another episode of Mama Matrix. I'm Andy.
And I'm Tiana.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, welcome back. I feel like we've been going a long time. We haven't, though.
You made that up.
I feel like it. No, just a long day. That's what...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
Like,
just...
Are we starting off?
Nah, it's not even worth it.
All
We can't.
All right.
We can't be sued.
By who?
You never know. With our luck, man. How have you been?
How have I been? I'm good. I don't have any real complaints.
That's good. Me, the kinda, I guess, maybe. But no, I feel like it's just been a long weekend. So, my kid's birthday just passed.
Yes, happy birthday, Honor.
Yes, she's really old. Like, I'm a mom too. I mean, she's been a teen, but like 14.
14. That's high school.
Is wild. She said she's scared to go to high school.
High school is intimidating.
Well, because I think they be, her friends were saying they were scared also because of Freshman Friday. I said, they still
That's
do
not
that?
a real thing.
I guess they tell
I think
them.
we used to think that. That's not a real thing.
I feel like when we went, it wasn't. I feel like it died down by the time we went through.
Yeah.
But I think they're trying to
starting back
revive it. Like, just
What
to
would
scare
they
them.
do?
Yeah, I'm not interested.
She wouldn't learn how to fight. This is the time you learn how to fight. Maybe they won't mess with her because she black.
That might be a reason why they mess with her.
True.
But like our school over there is mixed though. It's not really just like it's a lot. It's not like she's the only one. I feel like so she won't be signaled out like, oh, she's the only black kid. But yeah, she said I think she's more nervous. Not about that. Her friend said of Freshman Friday, and it's so bad. I think they're so paranoid. Like they're not even probably gonna go to school because of that. Like the kids. But that's not her worry. She says just like a new environment and just like she gonna say the stresses and the drama. I said you didn't even get there yet. What drama are you referring to?
I mean, drama starts in kindergarten.
But she didn't get to that school with that drama. Like what are you talking about?
But don't they all?
Yeah,
from
they
my
all
understanding,
go to the
follow
same-
the same school. So it's the same. It's gonna be the same drama.
But that's why I said, what are you worried about as far? But it's funny because looking at like our son is 12. That's his last year, right? So when
He's
you look
in 12th grade.
yeah, he going to 12. It's his last year. So he looking at the kids as he was like, they're going to high school.
But he would know about Freshman Friday. Was that a thing at his school?
He ain't say nothing about it. He
Yeah,
just
that's
was
not
like,
a real
whatever.
thing.
But it's just funny because he just look at them as they're just mad corny and immature. But just to think like y'all about to be in the same school.
Yeah, like first off, you started off as corny and immature.
He's still corny. But he just think he's like,
Nah, senior year is a big deal. All my favorite students are seniors this year. I can't wait to like rock it with them. Like senior year is fun. Like
you're not with them.
I
Like
am.
you know that? You're not. That's your problem.
Wait, did I tell you I was at Natalie's house and one of my students came?
Yeah.
Walked right out her son's room. I said, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I did not mean to curse, but I just couldn't. Why are you here right now?
Why you shouldn't be there?
Why shouldn't I be at my friend's house?
That's his
because they don't go to
friend.
the same school, so I just wouldn't
Think they
connect
would know,
them.
yeah.
And then I see him walking out, and I'm like,
But that's just weird though. How they even know each other?
mutual friend.
Mutual friends.
Yeah.
That's funny.
One of the boys from her son's school lives on my student's block. So, but she was like, he hangs out with my student more than his original friend. Like
That's
he's
crazy.
always there. I'm like, what? Maybe I need to not be here. I was like, he better not play in my face at that school and
He will.
tell people he know me.
He will, because he got to make it seem like he
Nah, I'm good.
You the baddest teacher in there, so they gotta, they gotta make sure and they
they
gotta make sure they link up. You know that.
Nah, there's one other baddie. That's my girl.
Okay.
Fatty.
I feel like now with the schools, it's a lot of them because they be young coming in there.
They do, but
still
not
trash.
at my school. They be real mad. I never saw a bad bee at work. Like only one, the one I was just saying, but that's not a thing. I don't think. I think it's one per school, maybe.
You the one?
I am. You're the one that I dream about all day.
Okay. I don't know about
Be
that.
mad.
I'm happy for you. You want to be in that school? They be mad when they be looking at your butt. That's fine.
They don't look at my butt. If they do, they
Oh.
don't. Okay, I'm not saying they don't. They never disrespect me or make me
Yes.
feel like they're being inappropriate ever. Like it is a ninth grader, well 10th now, 10th when we return. He just be like, Miss Wilson, can I have your Instagram, please? I'd be like, no,
That's so
weirdo.
embarrassing.
Like he makes it very clear every time he see me. Can I get a hug? Can I? Move, boy.
And he don't know, like, you mad and mature, so you don't even be
I
doing
like,
explicit
get out
stuff
my
like that.
face.
Yes. He thought he was gonna see you in a bathing suit or something up there. That's what I'm saying. He think your page probably gonna be giving that. That's why he like, oh, let me get your Instagram.
Boy,
He already
pay me.
He molding it to
They like, it's the end of the
Hawaiian.
school year, please. No, boy. Anyway,
I love that.
this is a good segue into today's conversation about kids and friendships outside of the race, right? So this conversation just stems from like Nolan Wells. If you're unfamiliar with Nolan Wells, he is an 18-year-old boy who died on a boat on Horn Island in Mississippi, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And he was the only Black out of his group of friends and the only person that was left on the island or wherever else, right? So the first thing I want to ask you is, do you think race is playing like a major role in this case? Or are people just making it a race thing?
No. When it comes to, unfortunately, when it comes to Black people, everybody always want to use, oh, it's a race thing. But like the same way, I'm just using this example. That reporter, when her mother went missing and all the ransom notes, you've seen that. And they kept putting, that's plastered all over the place because she was white. And it's like, if it was somebody Black that was missing, they wouldn't have did all of that. But I feel like us now, we're coming together and making it a thing. They're trying to just like, trying to belittle it like, oh, we're only doing this because he's Black. No, look at the situation. Because if it was somebody white missing, they would have made a big thing about it. That's the problem. A lot of stuff that happened to us is not getting brought up and big somewhere. But back to that situation. Yes, because, I mean, you got to look at the facts, though. He's Black, and then there was a bunch of white kids, and then now nobody knows what happened with him. If we're friends, anywhere we go together, we all know where everybody's at. I'm sorry. I don't know how people go on trips and don't be knowing what happens to their friends. And then it's just the weirdness of as the case keep progressing, the evidence where it's found
on his head,
his
phone.
neck is now like, it's just too much nonsense going on with the case. Like, come on.
Yeah. I don't like when people say that, why do you make everything about race?
It is.
Because literally everything is about race.
is.
Like, you don't understand it if you're not a minority group, specifically a Black person, because I feel like we have it the hardest, right? So you really don't understand navigating the world as a Black person if you're on the outside looking in. Everything is about race. Anytime we step out, we have to think, like, that's the first thing that runs to my mind. I'm Black. Like, no matter what I want to do, I always had that train of thought. Like, if I'm amongst a group of people and something transpired because I'm the Black, they're gonna isolate me. If I go in for a job, I'm isolated because not only am I a Black, I'm a woman. You understand? So race, it's always about race.
You always got two strikes too. Woman. When you're a woman and then you're Black, it's two strikes already. So I don't want to hear that. Everything is about race. I don't care what nobody says.
Everything is about race. And I'm not gonna lie. So I've been seeing like a lot of commentary about the mom, right? Like she went on the news and said, oh, it's not about race. So everybody is bashing her for that. And I feel like, yes, her commentary was wrong. Like, not right now, girl. We don't want to hear that shit right now. It is about race. Let's make it, especially because Emmett Till, that situation occurred in that same state. So it's like so reflective. And over time, we've seen this.
And it happens all the time.
It happens
Like,
so often, even amongst the thing that I want people to like take into account is even when there are incidences that happened on trips and it's a group, it could be all Blacks, right? And it's a group and like something transpired, somebody died, somebody got beat up on this trip. It's always the friends that did it. In every case.
Yep.
Hotel parties.
Which is crazy.
It's always the friends. So,
well, it's
aggravates
always the friends too when the friends say they don't know what happened. Now, it'll be situations where, like, I seen a girl, she went missing on some resort and she left with some man.
Oh,
like it'd be weird
that's
stuff
true.
like that.
That's
When
true.
there's a weird thing like that. But when it's something where the friends be like, oh, I just left them down here and I don't know what happened, then we know, And then it's too much.
Yeah,
like,
those are different scenarios when
yeah.
you end up going with a guy. Yes.
But when there's a friends group, like you said, when it's
Always
everybody
the friends. It's always the friends.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Something that's just off. I don't care what they say. But what's your take
Oh,
on...
wait, hold on. Sorry. I didn't finish my thought about the mom, right? Like, yes, not right now. We don't want to hear that because shit is about race. But I feel like you never know what you're going to say when you're in those situations, when you're in that situation. And I hate that everybody is being so harsh on her. Like, you really don't know how you will respond. Everybody is... The hypothetical, shut up. We don't want to hear that.
I hate hypotheticals.
I would have done this. You don't know what you would do. You don't know what you would say. So please, leave that lady alone. She is grieving.
She's doing what she think is right in her situation for her son. And I hope that she gets the justice that she deserves for that.
Yes, and I need everybody in jail. Everybody, the mom,
that
that's
story
the judge.
just keep falling apart, little by little. Falling apart.
Bro.
Every time you read something else, you be like, what? It's just something else just bizarre. Like, just keep happening. So you left him there, and now nobody don't know what happened to him. But then the keys over here, the phone over. Every time you turn around, it's just falling apart.
Yep.
I'm like, then you see now, I think the friend that came forward, now he got a lawyer or something. Why?
First
Like,
off,
what's like, it's just crumbling. The father got a reward. It's just
that
crumbling.
kid that's doing this press tour, his mother is a judge. You must suck at your job that you have your son discussing this case online.
Just to try to make himself seem innocent, I guess.
I think it's worsening the situation.
They think
Because
he's
you're
just-
saying you're his best friend and everybody else is like, they weren't best friends.
Leave it to the internet to investigate. They pull up pictures like, wasn't you in a picture in 2000? So like, yo, the internet is crazy.
But
you can't get away with nothing now.
at all.
Man.
What were you going to ask?
Oh, I was going to say, do you feel that you encourage your kid to have like a more diverse friendship? Like, well, a diverse set of friends, or you just... I'm not going to answer that. I was about to answer myself. Like, I'm guilty of that sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah, I think ideally I would love for my daughter to diversify her friends. I feel like you learn from other cultures, other experiences, other people. It's really that simple. Has she had the opportunity to? No, she doesn't have white friends because we live in an urban community. So typically the schools are all black. Black and Hispanic, right? So her best friends are all Hispanic girls, which is so funny. I'm like,
really?
Girl, you don't hang on to the blacks. She said the other day, she was like, they stick with me. The Spanish girls stick with me. That's what she said. Oh my God,
they think she's Spanish.
So, yeah, but the new school she's attending is very diverse. It's in Bed-Stuy, but it's white Bed-Stuy. It's gentrified Bed-Stuy. So a lot of the children, they are Asian, white, black, Hispanic. So we'll see. I don't know if I'd ever be comfortable with sending my child over to their house. I think the only way that can occur, and this is with any group of persons, people, I need to know your parents. I need to have a relationship with you. We don't have to be best friends, but we need to be around each other a couple of times for me to gauge how I feel about you and my child being safe around you.
But when you say go over, you mean like a
take that
play
to
date?
the house.
Just a regular play date, not
Just a regular play date.
Oh, okay.
And that's for any person. White, black, yellow, pink. I'm not sending my child to just anybody's house. I've never done it.
Yeah, that's a problem with us who up here. You know where I live is a bunch of... It's diverse, but not like the city diverse. Like, not like that.
You have more white.
Yeah, more white than anything. Mm-hmm. But where I used to live is funny, but in my area, it was a bunch of black people, which was so... I don't want to say it's weird, but when I came up there, I didn't know it was like that.
Was that Middletown?
No, on Montgomery. Oh. Over there was a lot of black people. Mm-hmm. But then when I moved, my school district, because like the oldest hangs out with black kids. Mm-hmm. He got one white friend that hang out with them. So it's like, I didn't think that either. I thought it was going to be, but my daughter, she has a lot of white friends. She don't have like
paintball party.
Yeah, she don't have. Yeah, it's no. I'm thinking about it now. She don't have any. It's one girl. She look mixed or something.
She's definitely
two of them are mixed.
I saw them last year.
Yeah, two of them are mixed. But that one, you didn't see that one. The other one that had her hair out. But that's what I'm struggling with now. It's her friend came to our house and they hung out and stuff and they had a great time. And then now, we got to switch. Right. I've been to her party before. I met her parents. We talked. I never hung out with them, obviously, but we talked. So it's like, I be want to go inside and do it. But I just feel like now that she's getting older, it's a little different than when she was younger. So, because when she turned, like now with our oldest, he been to people's house before. We probably met them, but we don't know them. Like they older now. So it's like more of like, I'm going to so-and-so house. It's just like, you just go to their house. It's not a thing of like how we feel now when they're younger. When they get older, it's like they just want to go to their friend house. It's like, what do? You gonna go to, you probably never gonna meet the parent because you don't meet them. You can meet them, drop them off, but you don't see them places no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're older. It's not now where it's like a school function. Like unless it's at a game, you might see one parent or maybe not, but we don't really see them no more. Because he went to a pool party. We never saw these people before. So it's just more as they get older, you don't really get to meet them what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
So you just gotta kind of be more, either they can't go or just be more comfortable with your kids just going to somebody's house.
Yeah.
So a pool, because like we said, up there, you go to people's house because they don't have places to hang out. Like, or Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. They go to the parking lot.
always go to the mall.
Yeah, they go to the mall too. Like, I'm not a house parent either. I don't like that either. But my daughter now, she's getting older. She's asking to go. She'll be like, she haven't asked me yet, but I know she's going to ask me because she go to her friend's house. And I'm just looking at her like.
I'm dreading that.
I be thinking about mad stuff about her eating, everything. I be like, you going to eat over there? I be thinking about stuff like that because even me, I don't like to feed people kids because I don't know what you give them, what you don't give them. Like, I don't know that type of stuff. So I be simple. I'll order pizza, something like that. So I be thinking about my kid like, you fiending to go over there. Why?
Don't send your kids in my house if they got dietary restrictions.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, I was asking
unless
the girl,
it's an allergy.
I said, you allergic to anything? Because I don't know. I don't want you to have a reaction. I don't know. See, my friends, I know. Like, I'm like, yo, like, you going to sit there and eat that, But other people's kids, I'm like, I don't know. But I'm sorry, I'm off topic with that. But that's my struggle now is that she has diverse friends. Very diverse. And I'm like, you want to go over there? Like, they had a sleepover.
It don't sound like much diversity.
No, I'm sorry. It's not diverse. I'm so sorry. It's not diverse. I'm sorry. I was trying to give her points for the two. But not diverse.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's one race. But they had a sleepover, and I was like, you wasn't going to that. Because I feel like I was scared. I'm like, I don't know what I don't like sleepovers anyways, but I was afraid because I'm like, I don't know what they...
And, sometimes people have, like, microaggressions, and I don't think kids understand those signs and signals.
Because she's delusional.
Like, how do you do your hair like that? Like, just...
And I seen one, and I remember one girl told her, she was like, she came home, she was like, she told me that I wear different... She was like, I'm so lucky, I wear different sneakers every day. And I was like... See, stuff like that, you got to pay attention to when people paying attention
that
to
may
stuff.
Be jealousy.
Yes, and she's so delusional. Like, everybody's not your friend. Some people might be around you because they think you got money and you can buy things. And so you have to...
No, that's really a real thing.
It is.
Right?
And
it's a real thing. Because my niece, I'm not going to say too much, but my niece literally came home, her whole arm was burned. And prior to the burning, somebody mentioned her lifestyle. Like, oh, you got this big house. Oh, your mother is rich. And then the burn occurred. So, no, you really do have to be mindful. But it's like, how do you even have those type of conversations with your child about race? And you have to.
Like, people think they don't. And that's both sides. Like, it's not just us. Like, y'all have to talk. Because I remember one of her friends, like, I'm going through her phone, and it was like, oh, so-and-so said the N-word. I said, you know what that is? And she was like, yeah. I said, you let these kids call you that or even play and send it in a group chat? I said, I don't even play like that. She was like, no, I don't. Yes, because she, to me, like I said, she's aggressive, but not to the right people.
Yeah.
Like she's scared. Like what are they gonna do to you? Like, you know, but
because they care so much about having friends at this age.
or what she never had a fight, and I just think she just be scared that maybe they gonna hurt her or something. I don't know. But I'm like, I don't play those games. Like, you don't let nobody call you something, because she know what that means. You know, like, you listen to rap. You know that word. You heard it. I don't talk like that, but she heard it.
East New York.
Stop. She kept telling them at her party, I'm from the hood. She's from the hood.
Sid says that, too.
I said, did you go outside? I said, going to the corner store with your grandmother does not count for the hood. Like, you don't even know what the hood is. You don't go outside. I was outside. She was like her friends, they be fiending for me, because I guess, good. They be fiending though, because
they give you brownie points.
I'm like, girl, I was like, I went outside. I said, you ain't go nowhere. And then her friends was laughing. I said, yeah. She went, oh, I'm from the hood. She said, I was outside. I said, where?
The park.
Yeah, oh yeah. She goes to the park with her grandmother. I said, and with your grandmother. Like, you're not even going by yourself. Like, I said, man, but yeah, no. I don't know. It's all you could do is talk. You have to talk to your kids.
Yeah.
And explain to them, you know,
race.
Sad that you really even got to
racism,
do that.
How even if you don't make it a race thing, how you should be treated in a friendship, how you should treat your friends. I feel like parents need to have conversations with their kids, because they're learning everything online. Mm-hmm. Their social skills are lacking. Like, it sucks. And honestly, I really feel like afraid for Black boys and men, even more now than ever. Because, seriously, like, the case of Carmelo Anthony, you're familiar with that? Carmelo Anthony, the track runner, and he stabbed the white boy. Mm-hmm. And it's like they approached him with so much aggression. If he had not done that, what if he would have been killed?
They don't want you to do anything. They just want you to wait. It's like you got to wait for it to happen, then you got to react.
And you will still be faulted because of one thing, your color.
Yep.
So I need everybody to get locked up. All the kids, they say he was with some girl, lock her ass up. Lock somebody lying. Up. They're all lying. Everybody is corroborating the story. And even when you listen to the audio and they're saying he's dead, Nolan is dead. Are we serious?
They just didn't. Somebody hit him. He fell. They didn't think he was gonna die, and now they try to cover it up.
Bro, you called whatever company to say that your boat is sinking, and guess what? When they got there, it wasn't sinking. What?
There's just so much holes in that story.
Arrest everybody. Like, I need to keep saying arrest. Even down to the operator needs to be penalized, because he's on the phone telling you that the boat is sinking, and she's like, oh, what's your account number?
She had to make sure.
We're dying. You think I have time to scroll in my phone and find... I'm sorry. Okay.
And then even as a parent, like, I get that's your kid, but I'm not with that as a parent. Like, I'm not going to if something like that happened with my kid, y'all better figure it out. Start talking. Because I'm not, like, how can you live with yourself knowing that happened and you did that? Like, even if you didn't do it, it's like y'all all, like, I'm not saying all of them did it. Y'all know who did it. Somebody did it. And you're going to sit there and just let this mother have peace and justice for her son. Like, how are you going to live with yourself? It's going to eat you alive. Like, you're not built like that. Like, I know my kid, you're not built like that. So you're going to stay with that for forever and try to hold this secret. And then 20 years down the line, you're going to come, like, no. Now you on drugs or you going to therapy or in rehab, like, oh, I just couldn't live with myself. I don't want to hear that. Like, you know what happened and you know you knew the consequences and y'all still went along with it. Like, no. I don't have no sympathy for none of that. I don't care. And in that state, too, they all will, like, all of them will get the same 25 to life, or all of them get the same time. Like, it's one person get 5, like, all of them get the same. And it is what it is, because y'all all shouldn't have lied.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows everybody's lying.
Somebody knows something.
No, they all know something, but it's like everybody just says stay with that story. Yep. And I give it to y'all for sticking with it, but
because somebody gonna break. Caught boosting. Shout out to Ranisha and Erica when I got caught boosting, and I was 13 years old in Macy's. It wasn't real boosting. What I was doing was I had some diesel shoes and it got a scuff on it, and they had the same diesel shoes at Macy's, so I was trying to swap out my shoes. And when the cops came, when the loss prevention came and they caught me at that door trying to walk out, me and my friends had the same story. We did not practice the story, bro. It was like, girl, we done told these people I was modeling through the store, and I just got too close to the door. We all had that story. How? Never practiced.
That's insane.
So the point I'm making is it's very possible that everybody is just corroborating this one story. I did it. I know. I'm on game.
Oh my God.
Free me.
Free you.
Now it's time for our favorite segment. Let's talk about it. Where you, the motherboard, write us and we give our honest opinion. Take it away.
Hey, ladies. My older sister has 3 kids and has basically stopped functioning as their mom. She says she's overwhelmed, isn't working, and lets our mother handle everything. My mom is 61 and exhausted, but won't say no. I love my nieces and nephews, but I'm angry at my sister, and I don't know if I should say something or just help my mom quietly. Girl, you better say something. I'm not freaking doing nothing quietly.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in this situation. Like when my sister first had my niece, she had all these aspirations of like living elsewhere, Costa Rica. And then it changed to like, oh no, I'm gonna go to Ivy League. So can you guys hold down the fort? And like, I was upset by that. You remember when we used to have Mimi? Like I was pissed off, but it's like I knew this was an opportunity that I don't know any other Black girl that went to Ivy League school. So it was like it's a one in a lifetime opportunity. So yes, you should take it. But girl, you abandoning your kid and you're leaving a child with my grandmother, an old lady who can't do shit. So now when me and you come home from school, we gotta take Mimi. So I think you should speak up because eventually it will fester and you will be highly like upset with your sister. Because for a long time, I had true like resentment towards my sister for not speaking up about how I felt about it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think maybe she's probably going through something, and I get it. It's 3 kids is a lot. Maybe she got something else going on. But she could discuss that with y'all, or y'all could make up a game plan. But I would definitely say something because I'm not taking care of somebody else's kids. I'm sorry. Because your life gets affected by something that's not even your problem. Like, those kids are not your problem or your mother. But I know how it is with mothers that don't speak up, you know what I mean, and say anything to their kids. They just feel like those are their grandkids, and I get it. But your sister, somebody needs to say something to her because she could probably be in her own sunken place and not even realize what she's doing, you know? And that's the problem with people. Stop letting people just do things and don't say nothing. Because sometimes they don't know what they're even doing. It's like they probably looking at it like, oh, they spending time with their aunt, their grandmother. And while she's in her sunken place, it's like the kids is just a lot.
Yeah.
So say something because, you know, see what's going on before, like you said, just resent your sister. Because I know I would. Yeah. I'd be tight.
I'm not gonna lie, you made a good point by highlighting that she may be having some type of turmoil in her life.
Not even realizing
it's very true because I too have felt that way in my own process of motherhood. Like I wanted to escape. Like this whole month, I'm so happy I didn't have to parent. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't got to get up and feed anybody. I can just breathe on my own. I can just, you know, it just feels...
That's the best.
And you don't understand how much you need it until you get it. So she probably really is going through something. So yes, be sensitive, empathize with her, but you should have the conversation. And I hope that helps.
Yes, me too.
But thank you again for watching another episode of Mama Matrix.
Make sure every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all go watching our video, like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Heavy on comment.
Yes. Heavy on liking, sharing, subscribing.
All the things.
Heavy on everything. Later.